Gang, we back in this thing. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Back with a brand new video for y'all, man. Today I got 6 things women do for women they love, man. If you got a woman that you dealing with and she do these 6 things, keep her around, bro. Don't fuck it up. But knowing us guys, we tend to fuck it up. Before I get into it though, make sure y'all check out my other YouTube page, Wolf and Pooch. And if I give you any type of game whatsoever, help you out, put you on, then hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It's free, alright? So, let's hop into it. The first thing that a woman would do when she love you, right? When she love your draws, right? She gonna prioritize your happiness. Meaning, your joys become her joys. This means she'll go out her way to make sure that your day is a little bit more easier, a little bit more fulfilling, right? This could be making you lunch on the way to work, making you breakfast or dinner, sending you some type of encouragement throughout the day. Because, us men, we got to do a lot sometimes. And it's nice to look down and see a message from your boo like, hey, keep going. You got this. You a king. Remember that, right? You see that give you that extra boost to keep going and make it throughout the day. But a girl that love you, she gonna always make sure that you okay and that you straight. She gonna prioritize your ass. All right. Number 2, she gonna support your dreams, right? Sometimes, if you're lucky enough, if God bless you with a woman like this, she will believe in you more than you could believe in yourself. And that's how you know you got to keep her. Because, let's keep it real. Sometimes, as men, we get down on ourselves. We get a little discouraged, right? And you need sometimes that person, especially if it's your girl, the one that's closest to you, to be like, hey, nah, you got this. Remember, you him. Right? You need a woman that's going to believe you on those days where you just don't got it. Sometimes you wake up and it's just like, you just don't got it, right? But then here she comes and she makes sure like, nah, you got to get up. You got to do what you got to do, right? You got to go to that gym and work out. You got to make these YouTube videos. You got to go and put in that work to start that business. Get your ass up. That's what we need as men, right? She gonna encourage you to chase your passions and then stand by you through the failures. That's a keeper. Number 3, she becomes emotionally vulnerable, right? See, women tend to protect their hearts until they feel safe, right? But once she feels safe, she gonna tell you about her fears, her past traumas, her insecurities, her deepest desires. The things that motivate her. You're going to really get to know what's under the surface. And that comes with great responsibility. Once you got a woman that opens up like that, man, you got to be careful. Because a lot of times, a woman will open up and then you break her heart. And sometimes it could be detrimental, right? In more ways than one. So that's why if a woman really take the time to open up her heart, do your best, man. We know how niggas is. We know sometimes we just fuck up, but do your best. Number 4, she gonna include you in her future when she love you. She gonna talk about plans that's months, years down the line. Hey, babe, I got this family reunion I'm going to in the summer. I want you to come. Oh, I was planning on taking this trip in December. I would love if you come with me. Shit like that. And that's how you know that if she see a future with you, she love you, man. Because when women don't see a future with your ass, shit, you can barely get them out on the date, let alone she gonna be planning trips or planning down the line for your ass. So that's a huge sign. She gonna include you in her future, right? She gonna ask for your advice when it comes to making big life decisions or financial goals or any of that. Starting a family, having kids. Clear sign. She love you. All right. The eyes turn into we's. All right. Number 5, she gonna defend and stand up for you at all costs. And that's one thing you gotta remember, right? This is like, let's say, other people talking about you behind your back. You not even around to defend yourself. She gonna be like, stop talking about my nigga like that. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's friends. I don't care if it's strangers. She gonna set boundaries and put them in a place. Like, nah, we not having that, right? I've seen it happen. Girls will go against their own mama for a nigga if she feels like the mom is out of bounds or disrespectful. I've seen it. I've seen it. Last but not least, number 6, she makes sacrifices without keeping score. A lot of, especially in this time, in this society, some of these modern girls, they like, oh, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? They always keeping score about what you done for them. But a real woman, right? She gonna make those sacrifices regardless. All right. Now I'm not talking about taking advantage of the sacrifices that she made. You can't be taking her for granted. But she gon' when she's in love, that leads to selflessness. She gonna put you before her. She gonna sacrifice her time, her energy, whatever it may be, to make sure she supports your needs. Right? That's what real love is. It's sacrifice. Not to get all religious, but just think about Jesus Christ himself. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, right? So he sacrificed himself out of love for us humans, and we don't deserve that shit, but he did it. Well, that's how you know you got a good woman. That's how you know you got a godly woman, when she sacrifices out of love and not keeping score. Not, you remember I gave you $20 last week. I'm gonna need that back. Or you forgot how I don't know, I washed your ass like I don't know, whatever the case may be, right? She won't do that. She won't do that. She just gonna do what she need to do to make sure you make it through. And I'm gonna end it right there, man. Those were 6 things women do when they love your ass. If you made it this far, I want you to put love, right? Put love. We need more love out here. Not every woman is vicious, trifling. Some women out here. Matter of fact, it's a lot of them. You just gotta find them. They don't promote these ones, but it's some good women out here who gonna love your dirty drawers, right? It's not just all about these city girl types. Nah, that's for the birds. All right. Like, comment, subscribe to the next video. Let's get this in the algorithm. You already know what it is. Easily.